The British don't want to go back. At least that's what this video is alluding to. So I was scrolling across social media and I found this video called Brits Don't Want to Go Back. FIFA World Cup fans fell in love with America and want to move here. Let's listen, shall we?
I was saying I loved America before it was popular to say. For a while, it was trending online that everything about America was negative. I just could not pretend my experience wasn't positive here. It was genuinely the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. As a permanent resident of the country that I dreamed of living in, and I'm so happy we worked so hard to get it, because I am having the best time of my life.
This is probably the most American thing I've ever seen. I'm saying that a lot in America. We've got one size of monster, another size of monster, another size of monster, but if that's still not big enough for you, another size of monster. Oh my god.
Alright, open.
You're lying! You're lying, it's a Costco. I see all the ones.
Costco's that crazy?
Can I get a hot dog?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god, this Costco.
Right, we need to go to the produce section. I actually need some stuff.
They have food and the washer dryer in here.
Yeah, and like lots of things.
A beach shower. It's enough gyms to fill the whole countryside. Free. It was free. Could feed the whole plane. The whole bloody plane. $1.50.
This is how amazing America.
Yeah, you know what's funny about those Costco hot dogs is allegedly now you can pay with them with Klarna. So yes, if you don't have enough money, they allowed you to do multiple payments with a Klarna card and a Klarna app, which is like a buy now pay later type of service, you know, like Affirm and things of that nature. But yeah, Costco is big, you know, and usually you need a membership. So I wonder if they got like a guest pass or if this is rehearsed or whatever. But typically you need like a membership to go in there. At least last time I checked, Costco and Sam's Club, which is essentially like the same type of concept. You can get furniture, you can get groceries, you can get food. You know, they're going to have free samples. Like she said, free sample, it's free. Yes, you walk in there. I've seen people make videos about how they're going to get dinner. They usually stop you. They're not going to let you just keep eating. But I've seen people jokingly be like, yo, I'm going to get dinner. Because they'll have multiple vendors or multiple workers with different types of food. So let me go over here, get the cheese. Let me go over here, get the pretzels. Let me get the ham. Let me get the chicken. And then just keep getting free samples, which is kind of funny, but kind of selfish, low-key at the same time. Typically, that thing doesn't exist. But I am glad that all these people are coming from abroad to see America and seeing all these positive benefits of it. And they're finding something that they like and enjoy. Let's continue, though, shall we?
Americans are, right? Can you imagine flying two Americans to London, right? It's on us, and they've bought homemade cake.
Wow, that looks incredible.
Like, American hospitality is the best thing.
It
I'm
never
sorry.
ends.
I mean, Brits aren't taking homemade food to America.
Try some.
Shall we try some? I mean, homemade as well. Lemon cake.
Oh.
Do you know what that's made with?
What?
Love.
Yeah.
Made with love.
Have you guys seen all these videos of Europeans visiting the United States for the World Cup and just falling in love with American food and hospitality and the natural beauty? Who knew that the solution to transatlantic relations was barbecue and free refills? Just wait until we start taking them to gun ranges.
I went to America for 2 weeks for the World Cup and I had the best 2 weeks of my entire life. How good America is and how good the Americans are. Anything bad that I have ever said about America, government aside, I take it all back. Honestly, the country's amazing. The people are even better. Like that is the greatest hospitality that I have ever had going to a country ever. Shout out to Boston again. We took over that whole city and the Bostonians loved it. They were coming out on Tuesday, Wednesday night getting an absolute piss up with the Scots and then going home in the morning, like going home and having to get up for work in the morning, and they loved it. They would come up to me, not just in Boston but everywhere where we were partying, and they would say to us, you know, this country really needed this.
Apparently in Texas there's only one place to get food, and that's Texas Road.
Oh no, there's more places in Texas, but I want to give a brief intermission real quick. If you're someone who's considering moving to America, just know, generally speaking, as a tourist, especially as a tourist, I should say, that there's definitely a lot of parts where you can get pretty good treatment. I think everyone, or most people, I should say, a lot of people would appreciate an outsider, right? Same thing if I go to an English speaking European country, right? I'm going to have some type of like hospitality or some type of openness, usually more cases than not. And I understand not all Europe's the same. Like, they say things about Eastern Europe being a little more cold or a little more reserved, etc. But just generally speaking, when you speak the same language as the locals, or you have a common language that you can converse about, and then you're not from there, sometimes that can open the door to certain special opportunities. And that's what you'll see here. All the European people, if you're considering visiting America and you're concerned like, oh, is it scary? Is it this? Is it that? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. By the way, I have people from all over the world who are watching my content. I'm going to give you guys a quick update on a little project I've been working on. There's actually several projects, but the next project that I'm going to release is actually a free, completely free advice kit about a certain Asian country, but you got to stay tuned. Let's watch more of this.
This roadhouse, so let's go see how good it is. Apparently the bread they serve in this place was made in heaven. And if you've ever had a gege bread, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yo, this cinnamon is butter. The drink potion sizes over there are insane. I got this entire fish pond for just $8. And the food came. We had steak, honey barbecue chicken, macaroni and cheese, lamb chop, barbecue ribs, and french fries. You know when the food is so good it has you dancing, yeah? Apilele, apilala. It's like it unlocks something special in my soul. And I know they say food is supposed to give you energy, but man, this meal sent me straight to sleep.
Wow, I don't even know where to begin with this one. Let's talk about my experience of the 4th of July as a Brit. Yesterday was the most American day I've ever experienced. So I woke up with a coffee, and within about 30 seconds, a stranger had swapped it for a Bud Light. I don't know if that was hospitality or an initiation ceremony. In Britain, a neighbour might borrow your lawnmower. In America, they look at you and think, that man needs a beer before breakfast. But what was special is everywhere we went all day, people just said, Happy 4th. And I had never heard that before in my life. Everyone was smiling, everyone wanted to enjoy the day. Back home, if somebody smiled at me, I'm immediately checking if my wallet's still there.
I can say just by the architect of the house that he's definitely not on the West Coast, and more than likely he's probably not on the East Coast. This particular design, so I don't know if he's in an Airbnb or whatever, some type of rental, but that particular design is usually more common in the Midwest and the South. So that would explain more the hospitality angle. If I were to rank the 4 different regions, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, South, I would say the South probably has the highest hospitality, right? Southern hospitality, famous is what they call it. And then second would probably be the Midwest. So that can explain his particular experience. If he were to go to like the East or West Coast, yeah, people will be open, but it's not going to be to the same degree. And I also think, honestly, that the whole FIFA angle changes things. I feel like people, if you tell someone, you be like, yo, because when you're going to come here as a foreigner, for all the people who are considering moving here or visiting, they're going to be like, locals will be like, what made you come? If you be like, yo, I came for FIFA, I came for the World Cup, I came for this sporting event, whether it's baseball, whatever, it's like extra excitement because it's like, wow, you came all the way over here just for this, So even people who are not into the particular sport you're watching, it could be hockey, it could be anything, they'll be excited like, oh, this person really loves it. They really want to see our team. They really want to support America, etc. So I feel like that's going to put an extra push on it. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, etc. I am going to be going back to the States pretty soon. For those who don't know, I am currently in Bangkok, Thailand. And yeah, I can't wait to go back. It's been a great experience. I think I've been in Asia roughly 4 months. I am going to miss a lot of things about it, but it's good to see some family, get reacquainted with the States again. And I got some new journeys that I'm working on, new journeys, new projects, but I'm going to keep y'all updated. Appreciate all the support I've been getting. I've been getting a lot of support, a lot of messages on Instagram. I appreciate all the people who've been commenting on YouTube as well. The subscribers, we're somewhere around 2,000 subscribers. I'd have to double check the number, but I appreciate everybody for supporting me, right? Like, comment, share, subscribe, hype the video, all that type of stuff. Got more content coming very, 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 very soon.